Yeah, I know we never didn't, ever do anything nice and easy. But the Rattlers, ooh, yeah, they gave a brother a little something to cheer about. Gave a brother a little frustration too. But look, ooh, feels nice to be HBCU National Champions. For real this time though.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started. Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does! And that might be the knockout punch.
Oh, and it was. It was definitely the knockout punch. So man, woo. Greetings and salutations though. Another episode of Fangs up here. Look, if I saw you at the Celebration Bowl and you're back, appreciate it. If you were looking for the post game, look, I was tired. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, man, it was a long day. Great weekend though. And after the Celebration Bowl, FAMU does come home with the HBCU National Championship, whatever you want to label it. And we got it there. What's up there, Kevin? Good to see you, man. And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna jump to this basketball thing too. Shameless plug there. Also, we got a commitment. Ain't got no pictures ready. Look, that thing was quick, but we're gonna talk about that as well. But before we get into all that, look, FAMU's basketball team took a L. Not surprised, but we played University of Iowa, 88-52 loss. But there's a game coming up. If you're not familiar, and if you haven't heard, look, if you haven't heard, then you're probably not one of the people who follow the National Alumni Association on Twitter. But FAMU is going to be coming here to the City Beautiful to play UCF way over across town from me in East Orange County. I'm on the west side, which is the best side. But yes, I can. How's it going, Ashley? Good to see you again. Look, because we need to create something for this cooking game. Ain't gonna lie, I created the flyer. So, but December 21st, 7 p.m., FAMU is gonna play UCF at Addition Financial Arena. If you're not familiar, that's on the campus of UCF. If you haven't been over there and you live in the city of Orlando, that's in a whole nother city. It's Orlando technically, but at the same point, it's just a whole nother area over there. So, but I will definitely send that to you, Ashley. And look, y'all let the family know what's up, Vinci. How you doing? But look, y'all, it was fun. Good time to be had. Celebration Bowl. 41,000 was the official attendance. So make me small, make it big. And this is pregame. If y'all don't know, I was up in the booth. So took the picture from the booth. It's a pretty sweet angle. I did kind of go down there. In third quarter, we were walking around the concourse talking to some people. Actually met Florida State legend and Heisman Trophy snub, Peter Warwick. It had, good little conversation with him. A lot of fun, though. And honestly, this is like right before halftime, so you could actually see what the crowd really looked like. Again, they announced 41,000, and it was nice. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna give y'all this before we get too far into that one. Celebration Bowl, man, y'all got to do a little more. Y'all got to add to that advertising a little bit, man, because as a FAMU alum, the best part was it was literally like homecoming 2.1. Like literally, this was the closest thing to homecoming that a lot of us are going to get. And if you live in the metropolitan Atlanta area, it was right there in front of you. Like I literally fell and saw people I hadn't seen in years, like, and did not know some people were in town. And it was really, really cool. Great family atmosphere. It was, it was a journey for me to get there. But overall, a lot of fun, great time. Look, my producer, look, we got the best ones in the game here at HBCU Digital. So had a cameraman there, hooked us up. But man, if y'all didn't go back, look, the game, It's on ESPN. If you want to verify your man's is on the field, go watch the post game. You can see me. I got like a gray backpack, gray jacket, all that good stuff. But we were there. Like in HBCU Digital, look, y'all haven't noticed. We've been there most of the season. First, I'm talking about this commitment we got. Commitment, Lincoln High School graduate, 3838 Trojan Trail, Sage Ennis, tight end from Clemson University, is committed to Florida A&M University. And I'm wondering, if you watched this game, you saw the impact Kamari Young had, both good and bad. That second pick, that last pick wasn't exactly on Musa. Like I kind of watched back, wasn't a great block. But you can see where local talent, FAMU's able to bring them in, get another local kid. Can they have another Kelvin Dean type thing go on where, hey, local kid, big day, another Marcus Riley type thing, just kind of wondering, put that out there. But it was really cool to be able to see, man. Look, Will, you got it on point. Reload, not rebuild. And look, I'm still waiting. Hey, Miss Williams, I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen with this Andrew Body thing. Like that was the news I was told. Like I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Like I'm gonna take y'all behind the curtain in a way I normally don't. I normally don't share y'all the hearsay I hear, but that was a word on the street. That's what the street committee told me, that we were supposed to get Andrew Body. So if it don't happen, it don't happen. But I didn't release it out there because it was from the street committee. But I did catch some cats in the airport, and I was like, bro, we got a commitment now. I heard it's Andrew Body. I don't know. But it's not. It's Sage Ennis, local product. Again, Lincoln High School graduate, Clemson Tiger. If you look at Sage, he's got a lot of that Kamari Young build to him, as far as like Kamari Young, Nicholas Dixon. If you don't know, Nicholas Dixon moved from tight end to receiver. Man, that could be something we see with Sage. Like, can he play both? Pretty solid hands. I've seen him play. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen him play when he's been at Clemson, mostly when they play Florida State, and he's had impactful plays. Do we get that again? And does that mean, does FAMU got a shot at getting the Lincoln duo? Like, do you get a shot at getting Kamari Morales? Like another local kid from Lincoln, tight end, UNC, played against FAMU last year, scored a touchdown against FAMU. So it'll be interesting to see. Now, first, my bold prediction was right, and y'all know I'm petty. My bold prediction was that Kendall Bowler, was going to get an interception, and I was in the tunnel. I didn't even get to see it. We were trying to get on the field. My cameraman and I, again, my man's amazing. But we were and all of a sudden, interception. It's like, oh, who got it? And like, oh, number 3. I was like, oh, I was right. And I was loud. Like I was the lady HBCU game day, forget her name. I believe first name Simone. But she was looking at me like, what you mean? I was like, oh, my bold prediction was that Bowler was going to get his first interception in this game, and he did. So look, just got to let y'all know I was right. My score prediction wasn't terribly off. Like I was kind of close, but my season prediction was right. Now going back and watching the game, man, that first half was butt cheeks. Like we could be lying about this, but it was really a microcosm of what we've seen FAMU do all season long. Like it's that old Tina Turner and Ike Turner song, Proud Mary, where at the beginning of the song, I kind of hinted to it and alluded to it, where she's over there saying, hey, we never do anything nice and easy. And the Rattlers really didn't this season. Like this season, everything was, if you're a fan, for the most part, it was just frustrating as far as like, we should be winning this game by more. But then at the end, you're like, who we won? And I saw Will Packer and a few others posted that clip from Friday where with Pinky, like, man, I was scared, man, but I held my own. Like, a lot of y'all Rattlers after the game. Y'all was sitting over there like, man, I was scared as hell. Well, shoot, I walk out that mode. I got my championship ring, but I was scared. Like, a lot of y'all was nervous. Like, and I was one of them. Like, and my favorite one was I did talk to Kelvin for ONG Strike Zone, and we were down 14. And I'm like, cuz, what are they doing? He's like, I ain't worried. We're coming back. I'm like, okay. Because, man, Musa was over there looking like, who shot John and why? Like, I mean, holding on to the ball too long. It was one of those things like man, I've been Team Musa for a minute, but come on, man. Like last game of the season, you about to have me turning my jersey, brother. Come on, man. Tighten up. Like you fumbling, you throwing interceptions, you getting safeties. Like, come on, man. What is this? Especially the safety. Like that was just held onto the ball way too long. For that first half, I mean, if that first quarter, FAMU's down 14 to nothing. Like, and you sitting over here looking like, what is going on with this? And you're starting to be able to see that, okay, this team is good. And one of the things, Howard's offense was just not imaginative. It was boring. Like they ran the same play that they saw worked on film, and they just ran it. And when FAMU adjusted, Howard just ran that same play. And it's like, how many times you gonna run this halfback like draw or dive play from the shotgun? Like, yeah, I know on film that play worked, but if you start to go back and look at it, you start to see where. And I love that. I rewatched the game. I love that Jay Walker pointed out, yo, FAMU's stopping them with 6 in the box. Like we don't have 20, we don't have 15. You got 6 people in the box, 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. You're running your base defense, and all of a sudden, go back and as much as some of y'all was talking about them corners, including me, because I'm some of y'all. Look, Bowler breaks on a ball earlier, and he's over there hitting the slap hands like I almost got a pick on that. Like FAMU's secondary started to come up and play a lot more aggressive, and all of a sudden, to me, that was the change defensively. But the game changed in the second quarter, and it was on that penalty where Howard's up. They give FAMU a second chance. I believe it's a holding penalty, and FAMU's frustrated. Like go back and watch the game. We getting dumb penalties, like stupid penalties. Oh, look, Tam already said I wasn't scared in the first half. I knew we'd come back. Okay, I love that. What's up, Mom? Look, I see you over there. But I ain't gonna lie, I was aggravated. Like I was more aggravated than I was concerned in that first half. But it was just, what's up, HBCU United? What's up, Josh? I didn't get to see Josh, but I did get to see Southern Kappa. Lord, why can't I? You know what? BJ Jones. I saw BJ, Dr. Cavill, man, Charles Bishop, who's who. Like all the HBCU folks was there. Herb, look, I got a picture of Herb at the airport. I saw Herb twice actually. So I saw Herb at the game, and then I saw him in the airport, and we chopped it up a couple times. Man, you would swear that's my brother from another mother. But it was crazy, and I love what Tamara points out. The penalties were crazy. Like I would sit up here, look, I would have sworn FAMU's gonna end that game with 150 yards of penalties because it was such undisciplined football due to frustration. Like you could see where the FAMU players were getting in their heads and they were getting out of their element, silly mistakes. Now we got away with a few because that stack in the second quarter, that was a face mask. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all about that. I'm gonna be a real fan today, and I'm gonna be a real man on this one. I'm gonna stand on business. That was a face mask. Like we did, you know, we got away with a few, and we got a few, but it was just one of those things where when you're kind of watching the game, it was one of those things where you're just wondering how long was FAMU's talent going to be able to outlast Howard. And that was the thing. If Howard's offense is like functioning at a higher level, that game's over. Like it really is, just because FAMU had more talent. Like now, number 77, good as advertised. I don't really notice the defensive ends from that side of the field doing anything. 6'8", 300 and some odd pounds, 77 for Howard. I don't know if he's going to play on Sundays, but he can get a shot. And he really nullifies FAMU's defensive line early. But you start to see where all of a sudden, FAMU, again, after that screw up that Howard has, that then allows FAMU to score that first touchdown, they kind of get rolling a little bit. Then they get in the halftime, get a field goal, and that's where it changes. Like for me, and I told my guys, like, bro, I think FAMU's going to make this comeback. because Howard's not moving the ball. And we saw second half, man. That third quarter, it was fun. Third and especially the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter was lit because you started to really see where FAMU's offensive line wore down the smaller Howard line. My personal opinion. Like that was one of those things that I took away from it. What's up, Antonio? And you started to really see that when it comes to the X's and O's, it was the more defensive, conservative, safer Howard going against the FAMU YOLO. Like Willie went YOLO. Like he brought back the double pass that they ran last year that they hadn't shown very often. They ran that a few times last year with Xavier Smith, but this year you didn't see that a lot. You actually saw to the contrary, where like, nah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. You got the Philly special if you're an Eagles fan, which I'm not, but you were like, oh, Musa got that double pass. You got that in there. Like you got a flea flicker. Like only thing you really didn't get was a reverse on special teams. Like, what's up, Morgan? Like FAMU's offense was exciting. Like in the second half, the second half adjustment that they made was they started to realize we're faster than them. Like I think that was one of the things that we kind of discounted because look, we slept on Howard's defensive line. Like I said they were decent, but I didn't realize they're going to be that disruptive. They were disrupting Musa all day long in that first quarter. Second quarter, not as effective. FAMU starts leaning on the run game a little bit more. Your unsung hero is probably Terrell Jennings. Like that's been running back one for me since week 2. You know, I'm gonna give Gerald his credit from Tyler's Democrat. That's been his running back one all season long. But in this game, look, it was fun. In that second half, you start to see where some mistakes are made. Like, yes, again, Musa does throw that interception on the screen. That was not a Musa. The tight end completely whiffs on the block. And they even pointed out on the broadcast, like, yeah, he missed the block. And pick six, Howard gets back in the game. You can argue whether or not FAMU should have run the ball or not, but you can't argue with the results. Like, it was definitely one of those moments that, you know, took over and kind of took over the game. Now, the other thing, halftime was lit. Like, you know, I almost forgot about it, but I saw the picture over there. Look, the 100 put on a show, and they were a little petty. And my personal take, there was a whole lot of that 100 don't hold back atmosphere. Yeah, they were just blowing a little harder. Like they saw Howard's band was kind of small, which is not a slight on Howard. Like it is what it is. Like, but Howard sounded decent, but the 100 was definitely doing 100 things, and it was a great halftime. Like the Spider-Man thing. Look, I'm glad that the football team won because had you not won the game, that would have been a meme. Like, oh, you claiming trophies you ain't got, huh? Like, and it's like, oh, we're gonna need that. Give us that back. Thank goodness the football team came through because it was interesting. Like, but look, I ain't gonna lie, I heard about the party Josh and them threw HBCU nightly. I couldn't make it. Look, but next year, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try to make that. I was with family. It was a family trip this time, but yeah, the drinks was nice, is what I was told. But this is another one. Again, halftime was nice, y'all. It was beautiful, looked good, good time. Got to meet some folks too. But going to that third quarter, man, like all of a sudden, Kelvin Dean just pops up. And he's been that guy. If you're a FAMU fan, you kind of been like, hey, Kelvin Dean. Like you always drop his name in there. It's like if you playing spades, he's been a 10 of spades all season long. Like, is he gonna guarantee you a book? Nah. But can he get you one? Absolutely. Like, you know, you sitting there, end of the game, you're like, oh, I got a Kelvin Dean right here. Let me just throw this on the table. Man, how you gonna walk with that 10 of spades? Like, look, bro, caught you slipping. And it's like Kelvin Dean has been that all season long, like waiting on him to become that ace of spades. But he's been a 10 all season long, like able to get you a book, get you some points when you need it, gonna be right there. You know, and every once in a while, you look around the board and you was like, yeah, bomb, right there, Kelvin Dean. You're like, dang, I didn't see him coming. He been there. Look, Will said, look, shout out to Josh and the crew over there. And Herb even said, he said, my slush's on point. Herb said the same thing. Herb was like, I had one and that thing was good. Look, I ain't gonna lie. It was raining post game. I was like, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. Stay with the family today. But yeah, look, so shout out to Josh, HBCU Nightly, man. You know they do great things anyway. So, y'all know HBCU is love here. Like I don't hate on nobody. Even folks I disagree with sometimes. Look, it's all love. Like it's never anything petty. But HBCU Nightly, man, that's a problem. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you're in these HBCU spaces and you're sleeping on HBCU Nightly, they're doing some things. But look, going to the fourth quarter, man. Fourth quarter, it was back and forth. Like that was it a who wanted to win the game or who didn't want to lose? Like, and I really felt like if you go back and look, Howard's quarterback didn't want to lose, but the moment got him. Like he threw some picks where it was just like, nah, man, you gotta check down. You can't take that. Like you can't make that. Like you can't make that happen. Ooh, Marianne, she got a hot take on Grambling. Need to get the funds to get Ed Reed. Okay. I don't know about Ed Reed and Grambling though. I don't know. I'll let Yara Talk handle that. Like that's her school, and I don't want to misspeak on nobody's situation. So, but I don't know. He's from Louisiana. It might be an interesting hire. Like let me give you that. But yeah. To know I was first. Hey, there you go. Look, let him know if it happens. Marianne was first. But look, I'm telling y'all, Kelvin Dean, and he ends up being player of the game offensively. Defensively, no surprises. It's Major. Like, we get that. And it's the reason, to me, Major's the player of the game for the same reason he was a SWAC defensive player of the game. It's not just because he's freaking amazing. It's because he makes big plays at big times. Does Bubba make those same plays? Not that Major made it. Does he make the tackles? Absolutely. Absolutely. But does he have the interceptions? Does he have the fumble recoveries? Does he have the touchdowns? Does he have all that? I don't think so. I think he missed it. And we saw in this game, look, Kelvin Dean made some plays. And I asked him post-game right here, I was like, hey, man, because I saw somebody else kind of post it. And he was like, man, how grateful he was to come to FAMU after his time at FAU. And I was like, man, how you feel about that? He's like, man, I'm so glad I had the opportunity to come to FAMU. And Vaughn Wilson posted something similar. But you're able to see where, like, we got a dog here. And the players took it seriously. Like, that's one of the cool things about this. Like, even the Howard players, they were disappointed when they lost. Like, this is post-game, and I didn't mess with the kid, but I did capture the moment, because I'm not a trash talker like that. Like, one thing y'all learn about me quick, I'm not big on trash talk. But the Rattlers did win, and it was a heck of an experience, heck of an environment. Like, everybody was there. And I even saw people from Valley with the Valley stuff, like Morehouse obviously was there, A&T. I ain't gonna lie, I told y'all they was going to win that battle of the bands. They're just more versatile to me. But it was great sight. Like, it was really cool. You can see here, the players, cheerleaders, everybody kind of gets into there. Oof. All right, Tam. Bubba was good, but not better than Major. Okay. That boy good. But look, it was fun. Like, the 100 showed out, the fans showed out. Look, I'm telling y'all, HBCU Digital Network, we got some content coming from. We were in the concourses. Third quarter, we was in the streets. I ain't gonna lie, we was in the dome streets. We was talking to everybody. Even some of the good brothers from Cap Alpha Psi from Howard, man, they was there, and they shouted out the FAMU Kappa. So I was like, that's really cool, man. That's one of the things you love to see, like the Greek love there. But it was really cool, man. Oh. Another million will be. Look, FAMU does not get all that money though. So FAMU does split that money with the Southwestern Athletic Conference. So we do get like $1 million payout, but that money is separated and shared with the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Per AD Sykes, I can give you that. She mentioned that in the booster meeting on Tuesday of last week. So I tell you, I don't share everything I hear, but I share enough. But you can see, like, part of it was also the student environment. The players had fun, the kids had fun, and that was one of my questions. Like, kind of coming in, FAMU did some things they don't normally do. Like as a football team, they normally don't do like all the extra stuff, like go here, go there. So like that's not something they've done. In previous years, they've done it, but this year they were very like, we're gonna go there, we'll show the kids a movie, we'll feed them, and then it's all about ball. This time is a little bit about the atmosphere. I felt like that may have affected them, but it was good, man. It was good. What's it? Terrence said every person I ran to the airport, hotel, streets, wherever, they were pulling for the Rattlers. Look, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Y'all really don't. Some folks don't really understand. Howard do have haters in that conference. But y'all can still see, like, look, it was fun. Like the cheerleaders had fun. They made confetti angels. I had some confetti in my bag somewhere. I didn't get a lot of it. I should have gotten more. And you get to see where the players were like hamming it up. Like it was a good experience. Like they really enjoyed themselves. You're able to see that. They like, they swag his Major post game, and I asked him a little bit about it. Congratulate us. Like, how you feel? It's like, man, I feel good, man. Like Major was so himself. Like that dude, that's probably FAMU's next NFL player. Like, and you can see post game now. D was on the whole time, but you can see like the pride in FAMU's just. Let's see. There we go. Look, one dies, I have another one ready. But you can see it. I didn't catch 80 Sykes when she was smiling this one. She smiled this one. Like the second one, she's definitely smiling. So you're able to see it here where, she's cheered. She was happy and she was having fun. Like if you go back and watch the videos, she was there for it. What do you say, Barry? Jackson State supporter through and through. But you wanted FAMU to win this one with a swag. Okay. I appreciate it. Look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. And I even told BJ this. I think the SWAC has a sleeping giant at Southern. But I think Jackson State's another one. Like, look at some of the talent they're already bringing in through the portal. Is it gonna be better than what Dion did? Doubtful. Don't sell us that this year. But is it gonna be solid? Absolutely. Yeah. TC got something cooking. But you can see where, look, Coach Simmons, he was there, hammered it up a little bit. Look, one thing about Larry, I'm gonna give Larry his credit. This has been Larry's best athletic year. If you're a FAMU fan and you've been like critical of Larry's support of the team, it's one of them years you can't really be that. Like Larry been in his bag. Like he's been with the bull junk this year. Like I even messed with him after the game. I was like, "What's up, Dr. Robinson?" And he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I said, "No gloves today." He's like, "Nah, no gloves today." That dude is smooth. But you can see Coach Simmons there. Wait. It gets better with the confetti, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, but it was a great atmosphere. And I really feel like when you came away from it, when you watched the game as a FAMU fan, you're gonna be frustrated. Like the first half, you're gonna be like, man, what's Musa doing? But we got Jekyll and Hyde Musa for me, which is not uncommon. Like, first thing I said going into this game, I didn't need Musa to throw for 200-300 yards. Musa throws for almost 300 yards. I think 289 yards, 2 interceptions, a fumble, and a safety. I counted that as 4 turnovers. But, turnovers, whatever's how you feel about that. Look, Tam says, give Robinson his props. His daughter seems to love hollering Rattlers. Let's see, Marianne. I'll say it now. I hope Zach Simmons has reached out to Chad Johnson, joined the coaching staff. Okay. I don't know. I like our receivers coach. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all ready for Coach Chad. I don't know about that. But yeah, man, like you're able to see like it was an atmosphere. It was a vibe. It was definitely a lot of fun. Ray Lewis joined the coaching staff to get look. I don't know about that either. I don't think we can handle these jokes. I'm gonna keep it there. But y'all can see like Dr. McClellan was there. He was actually pretty cool. Like I got to meet him post game, obviously, and he wasn't all stuck up or anything, So I give him his credit. Like he was really down to earth, really cool, man. So give him his credit. Even the main security guy was there. So let's see. Oh, let's see. If they join FAMU, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, Marion. On the 2030 plan, FAMU is supposed to move out of Bragg, turn that into a track. We're supposed to get a new stadium, and if you look on there, there's an indoor practice facility planned as well. So we'll see if that works. Now, definitely saw him at the airport. So one of these mics is acting funny. So, but want to make sure. I was like, Herb, we got to get a picture. We didn't get a picture yesterday. He's like, you're right. I was like, let me take this hat off though. But he was rocking Virginia State. But y'all know Herb is a proud bandsman from Alabama State University. And look, it's HBCU love all day, man. And it's especially HBCU digital love, man. So we were doing it and having a lot of fun doing it. So, but look, SWAC championship, man. Celebration Bowl championship. FAMU hit. In this case, HBCU digital was there every step of the way. I'm looking for my little doodad here. But that's one of the things. Like for this season, HBCU Digital was at every major FAMU event. Like we were at the Florida Classic, we were at the SWAC Championship, we were at the Celebration Bowl, we were at the Orange Blossom Classic. We were there for every major one except for Alabama A&M, and we were at many of the Howard games. Y'all could definitely see like, we try to do something here, and you can see where this year FAMU's done something. And so the next thing, it goes back to what I believe Will said. You're rebuilding, not reloading. Or you're reloading, not rebuilding. I want to know, like, how y'all feel about that, though? Because for me, I'll be honest, I feel like due to the transfer portal, that's true. If not for the advent of the transfer portal, you're rebuilding. You're losing your quarterback. Starting quarterback's gone. Starting running back's gone. Starting receivers gone. Starting linebackers gone. Losing some of your DBs. Like, you started to notice the attrition on this roster, and it's serious. Like, go look at the receiving core. FAMU's receivers, you're losing like 3-4 of your starting receivers. Like, FAMU goes like 8-9 deep at receiver, but you're losing Manigo. You're losing K-Dot. You're losing Oxendine. You're losing, I just said his name, Dreadlocks Dixon. That's 4. And big time producers offensively. Does FAMU have that 1,000-yard guy? No. I believe you're losing Riley as well. You're losing 5 of your really top 4 guys, top 9 guys, sorry. Receiving wise, I'll bounce against you for the reload. You're rebuilding. PC wise, we'll say we're rebuilding or reloading, but if we're gonna be honest, you're rebuilding. You're not reloading. Look, see. Oh, let's see, guy. Immediate financial boost. Okay. I convinced Kofi. Look, my man. So, give y'all the quick stories. If y'all notice, I have all of the credentials up today. But if you never notice, the Kofi credential is actually the last time I saw Kofi. So the last time I saw Kofi was last year's Florida Classic. So every time that shirt is up, I have the Florida Classic credential from the last. You will see the Celebration Bowl credential is up there too. That's the blue one right there. So we got that up there, but all the credentials from the last 2 seasons are up there, even except for SWAC Championship. But I got the parking pass because the SWAC Championship credential, man, that thing was flimsy. It was cheap, but it was a good game. But Celebration Bowl, they did us right. Let's see, legit burner. Okay, all right. I'm looking at that. So we're gonna see Lockhart. We're gonna see him make some plays next year. But we got Burke. Like again, FAMU did rebuild pretty well in the previous season, but those guys did get a lot of quality minutes as far as playing time. Look for them to probably add some more receivers in the transfer portal. I know we got one commitment, a guy from Oklahoma. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I've heard some things, so I wish him well. But as you know, how's that going to go? Offensive line wise, you're pretty much coming back. Like you're going to be back. The tight end room is going to be bare. That's why the commitment today from Sage Ennis, the guy from Clemson, huge, much needed. It's definitely something that you need to get. Like you need to make that happen. And you probably need to find a way to get Morales here, pull some family ties, like get some of that going. Defensive line wise, man, almost everybody's back. General Hunt, Anthony Dunn, like unless somebody declares, your defensive line's back. Like FAMU's gonna lean on this defense again. I don't foresee you losing your defensive coordinator anytime soon. That's just me, my personal sentiment. I don't think it's gonna happen. Linebackers, it's a wash. You're gonna need all new linebackers. You got some guys behind, but Major's gone. That's a huge loss. I think Chaney's graduating. Secondary wise, look, Kenneth Bowler come back? Do you get another year of the shimmy? I'm just saying. Like, and you saw post game, he hit his little shimmy, let y'all know. He's Alpha Z. He's one of those good brothers. He's a good noob. So let y'all know, like, hey, okay, he was there. Safety wise, you lose a little bit too. Like, it's gonna be interesting to see though the rebuild and also the rebuild in special teams, like kicking wise, who's FAMU gonna go after? So it's gonna be an interesting thing to see, y'all. If you missed the Celebration Bowl, go back and watch it. Get ready for it for next year. FAMU's first game of the season, August 2024. And if you are I don't know about Quan Lee. Great question. You know me, I'll pull it up though. I'm petty. So yeah, August 24th. That's our first game of the season next year. And that game is going to be in Atlanta. So if you like me, I'm already like, what we talking about with that one? Like flight wise, all that kind of stuff. So that was just me. Normally I'll drive to Atlanta, but I had to kind of quick turnaround to make that thing happen. So we'll see. Let's see. Mary Ann, Coach Simmons will never have a problem whatsoever recruiting. He needs, but I want things to take another level. Okay. I wonder. My only bounce back to anyone who thinks that we should add Ed Reed or Ray Lewis to our coaching staff. It's hard to have natural leaders become followers. It's very easy for it. How long before they just take over? Quan Lee's a redshirt freshman, so hopefully he comes back. Hopefully they enter the transfer portal. We're gonna see Quan Lee, and the answer is hopefully. Like redshirt freshman, that was a big get for us last year. Kind of excited about that. But that's my only bounce back to anybody with that. Offensive defense coordinator, if you're not familiar with FAMU's offensive coordinator, he's solid, but he's more so offensive line focused. Like Willie Simmons is calling this offense. He's not handing over those rings. Read from you. I'm just going on say it. Like this FAMU offense, yeah, it's gonna be another year like that. Forgive me, switching out this mic. This one turned off like 3 times, 4 times. That's a habit. I don't like bad habits. There we go. So we'll just do it like this. But like I really think FAMU's got a chance to really do something special next year. And it ends. That's one of the crazy parts about the season ending when it ends is that you are actively going right into the transfer portal, like, and going into National Signing Day in a few days. And you're kind of playing on a little bit of short time. And I really want to see how we're going to do with this going forward. So let me see. All they need, and this is from Mary Ann, all they need and to learn HBCU culture once they get the knowledge. Oh, yeah, it's crack. Yeah, once these kids get the HBCU experience, they love it. Like black, white. If we had better NIL money, I don't think PWIs could compete just because of the culture. Like culturally, these kids love it. So look, I'm gonna leave y'all alone on Prime. I know we do the show, the introduction, but I'm gonna leave y'all alone on that one. We're gonna see. I think he's moved on, and that. Before I get aggravated with this thing. All right, but we're gonna head out. Get ready. Look, Thursday, we're gonna do a little something. We still gonna do a little something. Getting ready. We're gonna talk about this FAMU basketball. We're gonna talk about this upcoming recruiting season. Talk about the commitments we got and some of these potential offers we got coming. Expect a bunch more to come out. Look, y'all, continue to support. Damn. Yeah. So continue to support Herb Stewart, HBCU Digital Network, the Black Techies. And y'all know this is always the Fangs Up podcast. And man, my mic's acting stupid, but even still, the Rattlers will continue to strike again. But as always, it's me, Fangs Up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started. Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does!